would say is Chicago has some of the toughest gun laws in the country, and I would say to people who wanted to have a civil discussion on the topic, I don't think the gun laws are protecting the people, let alone the 500 who perished last year in that city. What have those laws done to make Chicago a safer city? Nothing, I propose. Can't we do better? Yes. Criminals, by definition, break the law. What we experienced in Sandy Hook, did they break the law? Of course they broke the law. These 500 individuals who are killed in Chicago, they're breaking the law. Is one more law? I don't care if you named it James's Law. I don't want it. I want responsible legislation. It needs to be simple. It needs to be enforced. It has to have as a tenet individual accountability. So, I was reading when I was invited to join an advocacy group. I sat down and I thought for a few moments about, probably half an hour, about how, if I were writing the laws about who should have access to guns and what all the gun laws really needed to be. My understanding is there's thousands, hundreds of thousands, however many gun laws out there, I don't know. But I thought, a handful of laws is all you needed. Who should have them? Where could they carry them? And so forth. How are they distributed? I am somewhat familiar with this, and basically, I sat down for half an hour and I wrote down my thoughts, and then I visited the ATF website, and guess what? That's already the law. There's common sense laws out there. There are breakdowns in how they're being enforced. So, while I was on the ATF website and thinking about enforcement, I visited their press room, the newsroom, and I encourage all of you to do the same and perhaps look at the January 3rd, 2013 article about a Greenwich man who was sentenced for having and discharging machine guns in his backyard in Greenwich. And as you may well be aware, machine guns have been outlawed, banned, if you will, in this country since 1934. And what do you think this Greenwich man got as a sentence for not having one, not having two? He had 10, 8 of which were operational, and he was convicted on 1 count of possessing this machine gun. I don't know, I figure if I stole 8 cars, I'd probably get convicted of 8 counts, but this guy just got 1 count. I don't know why he didn't get 8. I'm not a lawyer. 1 count, and the sentence for that is 12 months and a day. So we all agree as a nation that we don't need machine guns. 80 years roughly, it's been outlawed, banned, as people like to ban lots of things. We agree. And yet we have a law, and the enforcement for violating that law is 12 months and a day. A hockey season, whatever you want to call it. It disgusts me. That's what that does. It disgusts me.